Elevate your health, the essential blueprint of well-being. This webinar is very interesting in a way that it's going back into the blueprint level and it's not bypassing. So the work we've been doing in the academy over the years is bringing in worked through the deepest levels of trauma, for example, and also emotional trauma, physical trauma, ancestral trauma. And we worked with clearing these denser fields. So now it's about creating the superhuman. This is the part of you that is living without trauma. And this, in the system, you have a right to go here because you worked through the denser layers. And it's not a spiritual bypass. So what we've done is we've gone really deeply into our core topics, and now we're resetting the entire system. So we're working with a higher state of consciousness to clear out any other patterns, any programs that are in the system, so you could go back to your authentic self, to your actual blueprint of health. And when I start working and connecting with stem cells, our own stem cells, what I realized was that we have the capacity to regrow tissue, regrow bones, you know, new knees, for example. Naturally, we're built for that. And the only thing that got in the way was the programming and the information from the epigenetic and our own life experience, plus our belief systems. So now that we've worked through these fields, and I want to work with a resetting of the codes to work on another dimensional level with health and with clearing in a much faster, deeper way than ever before because we've got here. Now we can get the results. So in this webinar, I'm going to be working with higher states of consciousness to clear out further blockages, trauma, epigenetic information, and then resetting the codes, completely resetting the codes to a new frequency till you become a new frequency. And through this frequency, you're not resonating on the old self. So it's literally a death and rebirthing process and rebirthing the new self, almost the future self. So it's in paradigm shift and it's working on a cellular level. If you want to change the world, change the cells. So for me, this is the basis of it. So we were building through steps in all the different webinars and all the work we've done on ourselves over the years. And if you were not involved, it's okay as well because you can come into the field. It's about immersing yourself into a field. When you immerse yourself into a field of people who've done the work already, or you have that vibration within you, then it's easier for somebody to drop in and also get that immersion with an activation within the system to what their soul allows them to do. So I invite you to immerse yourself in this webinar, and I'll share with you what I've worked through over the years and what the divine is bringing through, and really reset the cells, reset the organs, reset the brain to another level of consciousness and change the frequency. The key is to change the frequency. So I'm looking forward to sharing these gifts and see what else drops in over the weekend, as I never know what's really going to drop in until we're in the system. And I look forward to opening these keys up with you. There's a lot of new ways of working, a lot of new levels of consciousness working in these systems. And I'm going to share these results with you over the weekend in this webinar. So let's reset our health, but this is not just about our health. This is about self-love and not living from patterns, but living from self, your inner self. So this is your inner essence coherent with the divine outside, because the inner essence is the divine consciousness. And the divine consciousness is around us all the time, always has been. But what was disconnecting or rejecting that part of us? And this is what we're going to work deeply with to restore this inner, outer divine consciousness on our health, our relationships, our love, our all levels of our life. I look forward to sharing these keys with you if you'd like to be part of this webinar. Thank you.